Too many people are waiting for validation, waiting for someone to tell them they're good enough, smart enough, or talented enough. But here's the truth. Nobody is coming to hand you success. Nobody is going to believe in your dream more than you do. So if you don't bet on yourself, if you don't take that first step, if you don't push past fear and self-doubt, who will? Confidence isn't about walking into a room and thinking you're better than everyone else. It's about walking in without the need to compare yourself to anyone at all. It's knowing that you've put in the work, that you've prepared, that you've earned your spot at the table. Confidence isn't arrogance. It's preparation meeting opportunity. Look at the greatest athletes, the best entrepreneurs, the most successful people in any field. They didn't wait for someone to tell them they were worthy. They didn't seek permission, they decided. They took risks. They bet on themselves even when nobody else would, and that's what you need to do. Start before you feel ready. Take the leap even when the safety net isn't there. Because when you truly believe in yourself, when you commit to your vision with discipline and determination, the world has no choice but to take notice. So stop doubting. Stop hesitating. The only way to lose is to never start. Bet on yourself. You are your greatest investment. Success demands a price, and that price is sacrifice. The world is full of people who want to be great, but few are willing to give up what's holding them back. Comfort feels good in the moment, but it's a silent killer of potential. It keeps you where you are instead of pushing you where you need to be. Think about it. Every hour spent scrolling mindlessly, every night wasted doing nothing, every excuse made for why you can't start today is another step further from your goal. Success doesn't come from what you do occasionally, it comes from what you do consistently. And that means cutting out the distractions, eliminating bad habits, and doing what needs to be done even when you don't feel like it. The greatest athletes, the most successful entrepreneurs, the legends in any industry, they all made sacrifices. They woke up earlier, they stayed later, they skipped the parties, turned off the TV, ignored the noise, and focused. They understood that every choice they made today was shaping their future. So ask yourself, what are you willing to give up to get where you want to be? Maybe it's sacrificing an extra hour of sleep to work on your craft. Maybe it's cutting out negative influences who keep you stuck. Maybe it's giving up short-term pleasures for long-term success. Whatever it is, remember this. Comfort won't get you there, but sacrifice is the foundation of greatness. Pay the price now so you can live the life you deserve later. Imagine trying to climb a mountain with a heavy backpack full of bricks. Every step becomes harder, every movement slower, and eventually the weight pulls you down completely. That's exactly what happens when you hold on to negativity, toxic people, and old excuses. Dead weight comes in many forms. It's the people who doubt you, the habits that drain you, the mindset that tells you, I can't. It's the unnecessary baggage of fear, regret, procrastination, and limiting beliefs. And if you want to rise, if you want to reach new heights in life, you have to lighten the load. Some people in your life are anchors, not wings. They hold you back, keep you stuck, and convince you to settle for less. These are the people who laugh at your dreams, who make excuses instead of plans, who are comfortable with mediocrity and want you to be too. If you keep them close, they will weigh you down. Then there are your own excuses. I don't have time. I'm not good enough. What if I fail? Every excuse is another brick in that backpack, another obstacle between you and your potential. So what's the solution? Let go. Cut ties with toxic people. Drop the bad habits. Replace excuses with action. The higher you want to go, the lighter you need to be. Success isn't just about adding more. It's about subtracting what no longer serves you. So lighten your load. Free yourself from dead weight and start climbing. The top is waiting. Success isn't just about talent, resources, or luck. It's about mindset. Your mind is either your greatest weapon or your biggest enemy. It will either push you forward or hold you back. And just like a muscle, your mind needs training, discipline, and resilience to grow stronger. Life will throw obstacles at you. You will face failures, setbacks, and moments of doubt. But here's the difference between those who succeed and those who don't. The successful ones don't see failure as the end. They see it as fuel. They take their struggles and turn them into lessons. They take their losses and turn them into motivation. Think about it. An athlete doesn't get stronger by lifting light weights. They get stronger by challenging their muscles, pushing past the pain, and breaking through limits. The same applies to your mind. If you avoid challenges, shy away from failure, and quit when things get tough, your mindset stays weak. But if you embrace difficulties, face your fears, and push forward despite the pain, your mind becomes unshakable. Train your mind to see opportunities where others see obstacles. Train your mind to keep going when things get tough. Train your mind to believe in yourself even when no one else does. Because at the end of the day, your mindset is what separates the ordinary from the extraordinary. So build it, strengthen it, protect it. Because once your mind is unstoppable, nothing can stand in your way. In a world where everyone is chasing attention, chasing likes, chasing quick fame, be different. Don't chase attention, chase excellence. Master your craft, become undeniable. Too many people waste energy trying to be noticed instead of trying to be great. They focus on shortcuts, gimmicks, and seeking approval instead of putting in the work. But here's the truth. Real success doesn't come from talking about how good you are. It comes from showing it. Think about the greatest athletes, musicians, and innovators. They didn't beg for attention. They honed their skills so relentlessly that the world had no choice but to notice. Michael Jordan didn't demand to be recognized as the greatest. He put in the work, and the results spoke for themselves. Steve Jobs didn't chase validation. He built products so revolutionary that people couldn't look away. So, what does that mean for you? It means showing up every day and getting better. It means practicing when no one is watching. It means doing the work so well that your results speak louder than any words ever could. When you chase excellence instead of attention, the right people will take notice. The right opportunities will find you. The world won't be able to ignore someone who is truly great at what they do. So stop seeking approval. Stop worrying about who's watching. Focus on being so good, so skilled, so undeniably excellent that the world has no choice but to recognize your greatness. Doubt is part of the journey. If you have big dreams, people will question you. If you aim high, they will tell you to be realistic. If you push beyond limits, they will say, you can't do it. That's the way the world works. People doubt what they don't understand. But here's the secret. You don't have to argue. You don't have to explain. You don't have to waste time proving yourself with words. Just work. Just execute. Just keep showing up, keep grinding, and keep pushing forward. Because the best way to silence doubt is not with words, it's with results. Look at every great success story and you'll find a history of people who were doubted. Michael Jordan was told he wasn't good enough for his high school basketball team. Oprah was told she wasn't fit for television. Elon Musk was laughed at for trying to build electric cars, but did they stop? No. They let their success speak for itself. People will criticize you. Some will underestimate you. Some will even hope you fail. But let them talk. While they waste time doubting, you use that time to get better. While they watch, you work. And one day, when they finally realize what you've built, when they see what you've accomplished, they'll have nothing left to say. So don't fight with words. Fight with results. Let your achievements do the talking. Let your success be so loud that it drowns out every doubt, every critic, and every person who said you couldn't. Too many people spend their lives waiting for the perfect opportunity, waiting for the right connections, waiting for someone to believe in them, support them, or give them a chance. But here's the hard truth. No one is coming to save you. No one is going to hand you success. No one is going to fight for your dreams the way you should. You have two choices. You can wait and hope, or you can get up and make it happen. The people who succeed in life aren't the ones who sat around wishing for a break. They're the ones who took control. They built themselves up. They created their own opportunities. They worked when no one was watching, pushed forward when no one believed in them, and kept going even when the odds were against them. Yes, life is unfair. Yes, some people start with more advantages than others, but you have something just as powerful. Control over your own actions. You decide whether you wake up early and grind or hit snooze and stay in bed. You decide whether you let failure stop you or teach you. You decide whether you stay stuck in excuses or push through to success. Nobody owes you anything, but that's not a bad thing. It means you don't have to wait. You don't have to ask for permission. Stop expecting someone to come along and change your life. That person is you. Your future is in your hands. And the moment you accept that, you become unstoppable. How many times have you said, one day I'll start, one day I'll chase my dream, one day I'll get serious about my goals? Here's the problem. One day never comes. It's an illusion, a comfortable excuse that keeps you stuck in the same place year after year. The people who succeed in life aren't the ones who keep waiting. They're the ones who decide, today, this is my moment. This is my start. Think about it. Every great athlete, every successful entrepreneur, every legend you admire, at some point they made a choice. They didn't wait until they felt ready. They didn't wait for the perfect time. They started. And that first step set everything in motion. Yes, starting is scary. Yes, you might fail. Yes, you won't have all the answers at the beginning, but guess what? Nobody does. The difference between those who make it and those who don't is simple. Some take action, and some keep waiting. So what will it be for you? Another day of excuses? Another day of telling yourself, someday? Or will this be the day you stop talking and start doing? Make the choice. Turn one day into day one, because the longer you wait, the longer you delay. Someday, or will this be the day you stop talking and start doing? Someday, or will this be the day you stop talking and start doing? Someday, it's never too late to start living. Listen to me. Nobody is going to hand you success. Nobody is going to wake you up, push you forward, and do the work for you. You have to want it. You have to put in the time. You have to make the sacrifices. I see too many people talking about one day I'll start, one day I'll get serious, one day I'll chase my dream. Well, let me tell you something. One day is just an excuse. Today's the only day that matters. You want success? Stop waiting for someone to believe in you. Stop waiting for permission. Bet on yourself. Put in the work when nobody's watching. Outwork, outlearn, outgrow everyone in your way. And when they doubt you, because trust me, they will, don't waste time proving them wrong. Prove yourself right. Let your results do the talking. The road will be hard. You will fail. You will fall. But every time you fall forward, learn from it, grow from it, and keep pushing. Success isn't about luck, it's about effort. And the only way to guarantee failure is to stop trying. So don't stop. Keep moving, keep building, and make sure that when your time is up, you leave behind more than just memories. You leave a legacy. Would you like any tweaks to match your vision better?